Hey, what is up guys? So we're going to be doing a deck profile for the top 8 World Championship qualifier in Austria's deck, and it's like an anti-meta-ish stun, and it's pretty interesting. But looking at this deck profile, a lot of people are trying to defend him, a lot of people are talking some mad trash talk. I know you guys want my opinion on it too, but anyways, let me go ahead, and before we get into the deck profile, let me go and explain. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, everyone was complete trash here. Well, if you look at what the top 16 was over here, I'll put a link down below in the description box if you guys want to check out the Konami article. But anyways, I mean, there was a bunch of Necros, there was Cleaves, there were Shadals. It's not like people were playing like Blue Eyes, Dark Magician decks. I mean, people were playing real decks. He just happened to top 8 with his deck. So it shows you guys, just believe in the heart of the RNG. And you can definitely win some huge YCSs and some World Championship qualifiers, apparently. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into the deck profile, then we'll kind of talk more about it. Because I know, like I said, a lot of people want my opinion on this, and originally I wasn't going to cover it, but anyways, if you're just here in that deck, I'll put the YDK file down below in the description box. I'll definitely be trying this deck out later on the stream, but anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So, first off, it's got 3 Sabersaurs, 1 Thunder King, 1 Dragon, 3 Tengus, 3 Fire Hand, 3 Ice Hand, 1 Thales, 1 Rescue Rabbit, 3 Mathematician, 1 Raigeki, 3 Mystical Space Typhoons, 1 Book of Moon, 3 Mind Crushes, 1 Bottomless, 2 Mirror Force, 1 Torrential, 2 Deep Prison, 1 Vandes, 3 Fiendish Chain, 3 Mistake, 1 Solemn Warning, and lastly, the random Chaos Trap Hole, which originally I was like, whoa, you can't even use this against Necros. I'm like, oh wait, hold on, Manju, Senju, they are indeed lights. But, anyways, for the extra deck, we got the Crimson Blade, we got Stardust, Black Rose, Arcanite, Utopia, my favorite, man, Volzar Lagia, we got Ragna Zero, Black Ship of Corn, 101, 1 Heartland Draco, 1 Exciton Knight, 1 Symphony Jin, 2 Dwellers, and Rhapsody Berserk. Don't even need Castell, dude. He's too good for Castell. For the side deck, he's got an Ice Hand, a Fossil Dyna, a Banisher, 2 Effect Veilers, 1 Breakthrough, 2 Non-Fusion Areas, 1 Macro, 1 Light Imprisoning Mirror, 1 Anti-Spell Fragrance, 2 more Chaos Trap Holes, and 2 Black Horn of Heaven. So that's the deck. But let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about it, because a lot of people are talking trash, a lot of people are defending it. So here's my thoughts on this. Alright, I'm never on the bandwagon of, oh my gosh, let's try to, it's called backwards rationalization, when you see something that's bad, and then because it does well, you're like, okay, I have to find out why it's actually good. You don't really need to do that with a lot of things in like different games. Where it's like in League of Legends, where like one streamer or one popular person will run it, and he'll do really well with it, and you try to think, oh my gosh, this is actually amazing, and you try to think why it's amazing, when in reality it's really not. So that's basically what I think about this deck. I don't think it's good. Not to take anything away from the guy, I feel like he just Heart of the Cards RNG'd it over here. I mean, if you guys know, you can open up bad, and he can open up really good. I heard a lot from a lot of players. I mean, obviously I wasn't in Austria, but Rescue Rabbit, he opened up with it like almost every single time. And when you open up with like Rescue Rabbit or Gateway, it gives you huge advantage. He doesn't even have Dolka in here, which is like, what? Like, you're going to play 2 Dwellers over another Dolka? That is absolutely crazy. And he's main decking so many cards that are not so great against some of the meta. Like, for example, Mistake not so hot against, say, something like Shadal's. Mistake completely poops on Necros, for sure. But as long as they happen to have, like, a slightly decent hand, they're just going to get rid of everything. Unless, of course, he has, like, a warning. But even then, I still find this deck just not to be that great. I mean, he has 0 utility with Felice. He can't use it at all. He has 0 copies of Pot of Duality, when, in reality, all he has for special summons is what? He has Mathematician, I guess, can dump Felice to special summon. He also has Rapid to special summon. Where is Pot of Dualities in here? I would have maxed out Pot of Duality. Hands down, no questions asked here. And it just doesn't seem like he would have a good matchup against the meta, because he has, like, very few cards that give him himself an advantage. The only, maybe Mathematician to send Dragon, but he's got 3 cards that give him advantage. And, like, look at Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, where, like, most of the meta, every card is at least +1, if not plus more. I don't know. That's my personal opinion on the deck. I don't want to try to backwards rationalize and try to think, oh wait, hold on, this is actually really good. Because there's so many people trying to defend this deck, and I think inherently it's just not good. You guys can feel free to say, you're like, oh my gosh, Asian Knight, you're trash. This is the new best deck. This is so much better than Necro. No one's going to make that point. In fact, anyone that says that is probably trolling anyways. But, I mean, like, if you open up a Mistake, and like, if you open a Mistake against Necros and you happen to make a Lagi, yeah, you pretty much have game. Maybe he opened up with like Rabbit, Warning, Mistake every game. And then at that point, I guess he Heart of the Cards RNG'd to victory, but I just don't understand this deck at all. But congrats to him, man. I like when different things top, but a lot of people, like I said, are trying to defend this deck, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just, you guys don't understand how skilled, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh can be if you're running the right deck. I don't know with this. I don't really feel like there's very many, I guess I would say, like, plays that are difficult to make, whereas a deck like Shaddoll, a deck like Mermills, there are a lot of times where you have to think. With this deck, it's relatively straightforward. Not to take anything away from the guy, because like I said, you know, you believe in the RNG, and you can definitely do it. So I guess this is more just for inspiration for people that, you know, have never topped a regional. Because I know before, when I never topped a regional, I was like, dude, it's so hard, oh my gosh. And then you start winning, once you win your first one, you realize it's just kind of like hard of the cards. And if you keep on going to these events, eventually it will help. But yeah, congrats to him. Pretty cool that he actually did it with a deck that, like, one rabbit, and he's still playing it absolutely crazy. And he's got so many cards that sometimes they're just not going to be live. But yeah, that's pretty cool that he did. I thought he would have at least tried, like, you know, a few dualities, maybe a main deck Fossil Titan, that would help him out a bunch. But that's pretty cool, interesting deck. But anyways, let me know what you guys think of the deck. Do you guys think it's good? That's all I really want to talk about. Is do my viewers think this is good, or are they on the bandwagon of, oh my gosh, this deck is so good, I gotta figure out, you know, I gotta backwards rationalize and think why this is deck good, because it ain't. Because if you guys saw this deck profile and it didn't top, would you guys even think it's good? Because if someone, this looks like a deck profile, someone would be like, hey, can I have some help on it? And I'd be like, yo, I think you need to run a different deck, because this is just not going to hold up against the meta. Unless, of course, you're amazing like him. You open up Rabbit, maybe Rabbit mistake, warning, bottomless, and then you'll probably be good to go. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Azneyes signing out.